I don't know why I'm crying. Maybe because I'm just so sick of dating. I want to be real. I think I have been stood up this year about 10 times. Being ghosted probably about 60, 70 times on here.
And all the times from the same type of guy. You know it, guys, you know it. But welcome back to the desert, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a good day. Today we're going to take a look at some female L's. That means losses for the boomers. And then we have also a few article stories. So let's get started with this one, guys. We have the hand tattoos going on, crying on camera, as usual. And talking about how they've been dismissed by the same chat over and over. Okay, let's have a go at it.
Into all of them.
Yeah, I'm going to pause you right there, 2 seconds into the video. The fact that you're a woman on a dating app is already a massive loss, but you're also on all of them, and you still fail at dating. Like, sorry, but that is just bamboozling, guys. How can you be a woman in today's society, and you are on all dating apps, and you still lose somehow? Like, we're talking about thousands upon thousands of options, guys.
Yeah, and it's at the point where it's so exhausting. Like, the rejection is just too much now. And the thing is, you're meant to keep trying and trying and trying, and the more rejection you get, the more harder it gets. But you still tell yourself, just one more time, just one more time. And it's just like, it starts to get more and more evident that you're not going to meet someone, or someone's not going to give you that opportunity because they think they can do better, or they just didn't really like you and they were bored. Like,
Boo-hoo. Let me pause it right here to wipe my tears away, guys, because I feel so distraught at this woman that is not given the opportunity, when we all know that she's not giving the opportunity to like hundreds upon hundreds of men. But let's all gather and cry because the 5 chads she wants to date don't give her the opportunity. Well,
there's really no hope for like single people, and I get there's girls out there that are like 22 and they go through the same thing, but guys have the rest. You have all your 20s and your early 30s, and when it's like you get to a certain point in your 30s and you're like, oh, this is really not going to happen. And it just sucks, and it's like exhausting, you know. I don't know. Does anyone else feel like this?
The wall, guys, is coming merciless as ever. The wall doesn't take no prisoners. You've had 2 decades, you've had probably thousands of options, right? And still single, guys. It's always the same story with these women. But now, let's move on to something else, something a bit more cheerful. I'm kidding, this one is dead inside. Look at the eyes, guys. It's like I'm looking at a cadaver. All right, let's have a go.
I am 100% broken at just 22 years old. I don't care about money. I don't care about socializing. I don't care about making friends. I don't care about what other people think about me, so I don't feel like I need to impress anyone. I am very peaceful with my life. When it comes to love, I am 100% happy. I'm just in my little bubble, working on my business, not really caring. And I don't really care about the fruits of my labor either, because when I travel, I get bored. So I think that I realized that my purpose in life is just to create and to build. And that is where my happiness lays. So doing what I do on day to day. And I think it's beautiful, but at the same time, I feel like I miss out on a lot of experiences. I am 100% broken at just 22 years old. I don't care about money.
Oh, sorry, it started playing again. So she doesn't care about the money, guys. because it's not about the money, right? We don't need your money. Money. We just want to make the world dance. Forget about the price tag and all that. Jeez, I'm stupid on it. No, but the point is, another dead woman, guys. They've created this society. They've created this hell that now they're living in. And most blame men. This woman doesn't blame no one. She just doesn't care who's to blame. She's just already passed out. And well, that's what you get, you know, living in this godless world where everything that used to work we've exchanged with something new. But let's move on to this other one, guys, that is going to tell us. She's going to reply to, how is a pretty woman like you single? I just don't get it. Okay, let's see why.
So there is a reason that I'm single. It's because I'm fat. And nobody wants a fat girl for a girlfriend. Or should I say, for a public girlfriend. They will, however, let you drive 2 hours to go see it. Have a key to my house. Let me cook them tea every night. You get picked up and dropped as people see fit. Obviously, I don't mean literally, you know, heavy. Use you as a taxi. Use you as a punching bag. That was a while ago now, though. And these are not all the same people, by the way. You know, I'm attracted to red flags, but that'd be a lot all in one go. So yeah, that's why.
Oh, that's the perfect cope, right? Also, she's attracted to red flags, of course. Well, just like any other woman, to be honest with you. She has the stupid nose piercing going on. She says she's fat. Well, just don't be fat then. But also, it's like, not that she's fat, guys. First off, she's not that fat. Second off, well, there are a lot of fat guys. Go date one of those fat guys, right? But that's the thing, guys. Just never cares about the average man. Never cares about men her league. If you think the men your league are bad, you're just equally as bad, right? Women always try dating out of their league. Just like this one. Just like this one. Just like most of them. And then they cry on TikTok when they don't get their way. I mean, they do get their way for like 2 decades, but then when they reach 30... Again, notice how old these women are, 30. Or maybe not this one. Yeah, this one said she's 22 and passed out already. But most women on the channel are 30. And it's the same complaint. It's the same problem. But she's not that fat. Talking about fat guys. Let's move on to the next one. It's a bit blurred out, guys, but as you can see in the fog of war, a tank approaches.
Okay, I'm literally about to go on a date. My Uber's almost here, so like, tell me I look cute, all right? Right? Okay, here we go, bye!
Now, guys, I don't want you making fun of her, because this is my girlfriend, actually. I decided to show her on the channel, alright? So, I don't want to be hearing any fat jokes, alright? It's just, guys, some people are born into, you know, different bodies. That's how it works. But guys, as I'm blabbering nonsense, I'm actually opening up a picture because I forgot to add it. Well, the editor forgot to add it. Another month you're not getting paid. But I want to show you this, guys, because it's a solution to our problems, right? Here you have a map. It's a 2-state solution idea. I saw this on Instagram. So we men live in the northern part of the world, right? We have Europe, Asia, North America. And women, they can have the bottom part of the world. Australia. I mean, you won't find many women living in Australia because of the spiders and all that. But, you know, Oceania, or however you pronounce that. Most of South Africa, you know, South America. And then we have a buffer zone that is for reproduction. There's basically Mexico, a bit of Algeria, a bit of Egypt. I think Morocco isn't... No, Morocco is not in there. A bit of India. Well, I'm not going to be procreating in India, you know, but you can have India, guys. And so there you go. A bit of China you have as well. And I think this is a good solution, right? It's just women have been constantly complaining, guys, of how bad men are. And all men are rapists. And men this and men that. You know, all the whining. You know, all the crying. We've been hearing it for more than 2 decades now. They're just bitching all day long. So here you go. we get to keep the northern part, which is mostly the one that, you know, has succeeded. Due to men, of course, like men have built this. Men have made the world what it is today. So you women can have, you can have Africa. There's a lot of resources there, you know? And now that, if we go with this plan, now that the elites won't be milking Africa dry, you can have all those resources and you can rebuild society according to your feminist dream. You can have it all, right? And see how that goes. Now, I think that the southern part of the world won't make it more than 10 years, but we'll see, guys. We'll see. And I think this is a good idea, honestly. I know, guys. Share me your thoughts. But now, let's move on to the articles. The first one titled, "The older I get, the more I hate hookup culture. I used to be that lonely guy with no success with women. Being a playboy was my dream. I thought that once I could hook up with a lot of girls, I'd finally feel fulfilled. Then I actually lived it. I saw women get attached, I broke hearts, and I kept chasing more hookups, even with girls I didn't really like that much. I mean, look, in times of war, every hole is a trench. Am I right, fellas? So it doesn't really matter if you're attracted to them or not. Doesn't even matter if they're conscious or not, if you ask me. And at some point, it hit me. Being with one woman you truly like and are deeply attracted to feels so much better than any of that. Hookups feed your ego. They make you feel like you're winning, like you're better than other men. But real romance, true connection, that's what feeds your soul. There's a reason it takes forever to get over real love, because when you lose it, it's like a piece of your soul gets ripped out. We're not just monkeys meant to fuck anything that moves. We're spiritual beings, and anyone who's brutally honest with themselves will eventually come to the same conclusion." I'll focus on this with spiritual beings. Now, today's society tries to go over that fact. You know, there's not many spiritual places or people you can meet. We've tried to replace all of that with just being consumers. It's all because of the capitalism, guys, I tell you. No, I'm kidding. But we live in a very materialistic world, right? And that's why we suffer. Like, that's why humanity has gone to utter shit. When people were more focused on spiritual aspects of life, that's when life used to thrive more, at least for those people. But yeah, this is the society that we live in. Again, I'll mostly blame women for this. Now, men fall into the same trap. But women fall more. Maybe simply because they have more options. But yeah, women have become very, very materialistic, right? They trade in their attractiveness and body and beauty for hookups, for ego, for feeling better. And they care very little about family and all that mumbo-jumbo they call. We have a question here. How did you get into hookup culture? I'm getting out of a long relationship and just want fun with no feelings for a while. To which the original poster says, I was basically obsessed with self-improvement. I worked intensely on becoming attractive to women, practicing cold approaches and so on. Eventually, I just started having success. Have you read Models? So yeah, he became jacked and he became an asshole, and that's how you get women, right? He broke hearts, he kept chasing sex. Like, that's it, guys. Like, women will reward you when you are a player. All the men who have a lot of women is because they are players, they don't care about women, right? Have you ever seen a Chad that cares about women? I have not. But alright, guys, let's move on to the last one. What is a definite sign someone is interested in you? By Frosty Cookie. So there's this girl who's really nice to me. We text often, she remembers things I tell her, and she seems to enjoy hanging out. But she's also like this with everyone because she's just a genuinely warm person. I'm not great at reading these situations. How do you tell if someone's just being friendly versus actually interested? Don't want to make things awkward by assuming too much. Well, that's the thing, guys. Do you have an answer to this? I genuinely don't. Like, I honestly don't know when women like you. Because you can get strung along. Like, you never know. It's just they'll pull any move to get your attention and then they'll dip out. Right? Let's read this one here. They start showing up around you more, find excuses to be near you, or I was just passing by, or randomly need something from your area. Classic inserting themselves into your life move. But if she's one with everyone, look for differential treatment. Does she text you first more? Touch your arm when talking to you, but not others. Remember weirdly specific stuff you mentioned weeks ago. Again, none of that can mean anything. It's crazy. It's just crazy. But you probably know. You know, has probably happened to you. Like at this point, a woman can grab my wiener, and I won't even be certain if she likes me. There are many ways to read the signals. You can try dating advice and scenario simulation sites like Chatvisor to practice reading friendly versus flirty cues without risking your real friendship. Again, the lines of cues are so blurred, you just never know. Or just test it, suggest one-on-one hangout that's slightly datish. Her response tells you everything. Guys, I want to tell you actually a story. Should we fucking gather around the fire, boys? Okay, let's do it. Let's gather around the fire. All right. So I was at the gym, right? And we have this receptionist there at the gym. Young woman, blonde, attractive, cutesy. And she always smiles. Has a very beautiful smile. And she always smiled at me. And I thought, does she like me? But then I noticed that she smiles literally the same way to everyone. So I said, oh no, all right. She doesn't like me. Now again, she smiles in a way as though she's ready to have 4 children with me, but no, it turns out it was just how she is with literally everyone in the world, so alright. But then this very interesting thing happened one day, and it happened in the same day, 2 scenarios. First, a man approached this woman, right? A man tattooed up his butthole, which is what women like nowadays, a man with just 87 tattoos, you know, all the arms covered in tattoos. He had a clownish haircut. That's how you know he's successful with women. You know, just a haircut that looks like a Playboy. Just like a dirty ass Playboy. I fucking hate that haircut. Whatever happened to men having like these good haircuts, you know, that are like high value haircuts. I don't know how to call them. Like I'm rich haircuts, you know, having hair instead of what's cool nowadays, which is most men are just bald or with 1-inch hair. I don't know. But the point is, he had all that. You know, average bad boy. He also had a tattoo of a kiss on the neck. It's just picture the most clownish fuck boy you can think of. That's how he looked. And of course, this woman got her pussy wet. Just, I'm honestly surprised she didn't start rubbing it in front of everyone, you know. But she was looking at this man, smiling, and her eyes, guys. It was in her eyes. Because she smiles at everyone, right? And she makes cutesy eyes at everyone. But for this one guy, the bad boy, you could see in her eyes that she was ready to drop his pants and just choke on his fucking ween in front of the whole gym. That's how she was looking at him. You could see it. You know, I was like 5 feet away and I could see it in her eyes. She was ready to just spread her legs and get absolutely broken by this guy. Just get her back broken, get her ass destroyed by this man. That's how she was looking at him, right? And then I thought, oh, so that's the difference, right? That's the difference between just being friendly and a look telling you how she wants to be impregnated by you in front of her whole family. But then, here's the second funny part, guys. Now, the second funny part was a guy came in later, and this was a bit of a nerd guy. You could see that he was socially awkward. You could see that, you know, he wasn't a player. He was unsuccessful with women. Wasn't like ugly, you know, but was average. He had a haircut that is not modern. You know, he didn't have 88 tattoos covering his whole fucking ass. He was just a normal, average man. And he ordered a coffee or something. And I saw this woman, guys, not smile once in 5 minutes. It was actually fucking crazy. Not a single smile in 5 minutes. And she had this dead-ass look in her eyes. Not making a single grimace. Not making a single move. Right? And it was crazy to me because you know, for all the times I saw this woman, I never once saw her have any other expression other than, you know, happiness and a smile. But this one, you know, slightly awkward, a bit weird average man came in and not a single fucking smile for him, right? So there you go. There you have the whole, what was it? The whole spectrum of female interaction. Now, women will bitch all day long about how men only treat you nice when you're attractive, and if they don't want to F you, they're not even nice to you. Suck my wiener. Women do the same thing. All women do the same thing, right? It's not just this one. All women are the same. Same as men. If you don't like it in men, you women do the same thing. If you're like good looking, she'll smile at you. If you're not good looking and average, you won't even get a fucking smile. Now, if you're a fuckboy who's a bad boy and beats his mother, then they'll drop your pants and suck your wiener in front of the whole family. That's what they do, right? If you're a bad boy, a fuckboy, it's just always the same type of guy that gets all the pussy, right? You can go in there, guys, with a bouquet of flowers. She won't bat an eye. But if you have like 88 neck tattoos, then she's ready to be fucked like an animal, like a dirty pig in the mud, right? She's ready to be fucked in all holes if you're a bad boy. So there you go, right? And all this to say that you can sort of tell when women want to fuck you like an animal, right? I think it's pretty obvious at that point. Anything else I will categorize as she's not interested. I don't care if she smiles at you. I don't care if she remembers things. I don't care this and that, because you never know. It could be genuine, could be just to get your attention. There's like a threshold of when it becomes, all right, she wants to F me in front of everyone. But even that, does it really matter, guys? Like, does it really matter if you pick up on the signals? Like, women will be absolutely infatuated with you and then 2 weeks later dump you for something else. So does it really matter at the end of the day if a woman is interested in you or not? No, it doesn't. They're infatuated with their next toy and then 5 minutes later they dip out. Just like a spoiled brat at Christmas. They open one present and they're like, woohoo! And they play with it 5 minutes, then throw it out to the shitter and never pick it up again. So that's how most women are. Does it even matter if they're attracted to you or not? Just F women. But guys, thank you for watching. I'll be happy to see you on the next one. And please leave me your thoughts down below. See ya.